All right, guys. Hey, if you're new for the first time, welcome. Hey to the rest of the gang. My dispatcher did me a solid. He's a great guy. He is sending me somewhere I don't want to go, but it's a good long run once we get through all that, and it's worth the miles. I'm going to share with you how I utilize. I'm not going to go into detail on the 8-2 split. There's plenty of videos out there on it, and I did one about it a year ago. But it helped me accomplish getting over the hurdle of the first load, which helped me keep the other 3 that he stacked me up on. So stay tuned. Okay, so there's a lot of value in knowing how to do an 8-2 split, even though sometimes I got to go back and look at my own video that I did on it just to make sure. Just remember, an 8-2 split is only good if you've got, when you do the 8-hour in the sleeper, that's basically pauses your 14-hour clock, which also pauses the remaining amount of hours you have to drive. So as long as you got some hours left, it's good. So I've got about 3.5 hours left on both my drive and my 14-hour clock. So I'm going to go into the sleeper for 8 hours after I just picked up this this load. It's a high value load with 55-inch high def TVs, and I got to go about 2.5 hours down the road, so I'll be able to do that within the time left over. And the reason is I was supposed to deliver at 4 a.m. and they pushed it to 5 a.m., which would not allow me to get a 10-hour full break. So what'll happen is I'll be able to deliver at 5 a.m. They gave me that. It's no problem. I'll after I deliver, I've got to shut down somewhere and get a 2-hour break. And then I'll get the other part of then I'll have to do an 8-2 again. So the key is I'll go 8-2, 8, and then I'll do a 10-hour break, because he's got me stacked up all the way from here to Maryland, to Ohio, to Indianapolis, I think Indianapolis he said, and then out to California. So he's got me stacked up. And the only way I was going to be able to do this deal is if I knew how to do the 8-2 split. So that's valuable. That's valuable. And it's really not an inconvenience, except I got to wind down real quick so I can hit the sack and then get up and go. So I'm excited about that. But guess where I get to deliver this high value load? Looks good to me. Get out and check when I can. Fairly straight. Oh my God, I'm glad I didn't video that. I did like 6 pull-ups, but I'm on off duty, so I'm just trying to waste time. I didn't waste much. I'm only 8 minutes into my 2-hour. So I backed up and I told him, I said, hey, I'm doing an 8-2 split. I'm out of hours. I gotta sit here for 2 hours. He goes, 2 hours? He goes, I'll be done in 2 minutes. I said, well, I said, just shut the door and I'll sit here. It's just okay. So, but if I have to move, I'll have to move. But I gotta try to sit here for 2 hours, so that's gonna be a little bit unnerving knowing that I'm sitting here blocking the door, but there's space on the left and the right. They should be able to work around me. The trick will be is that they don't go ahead and put somebody else in this door that I'm in, and then they tell me I have to move. That's when I'll move. But we'll see how this goes. But anyway, so I made it, and after my 2 hour, I'll get my hours back and I'll have plenty of time to go about an hour and a half up the road to pick up my next load. I got a couple short hops, and then I'll get out of here and start heading to Indiana. I gotta go to Maryland. Let's see, I gotta go to New Jersey, Maryland. I'm in Planet Jersey now. Like I said, man, the people are nice. Every time I get here, the people, I mean, they're just nice people here, but I just don't like the area. So we'll see. But after I get out of the Northeast, I'll go to Ohio, then to Indiana, and then from Indiana head to California. I'm gonna pre-trip it, but it looks like the best route's gonna be right through the mountains through Denver. But it's summertime, so it should be okay. And I was trying to drive. I only got 34 minutes left on my clock. I was trying to drive 5 miles an hour so I could stay in off duty, but I got to go around the building. So I got over 5 miles an hour, I guess, and it kicked me out of driving. So what I'm gonna have to do is an old trick I learned from somebody, because I'm gonna have to sit in this dock for 2 hours, and I'm sure I'm not gonna be here for 2 hours. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lift my hood and act like I've got engine problems. Tell them they're working on my computer through satellite. As soon as I can, so I'm gonna try it. But I have no way of making it out of here and sitting for 2 hours. I don't think. So we'll see how this goes. Well, I'm kind of glad I had some time to sit here and trip plan this. There's some special instructions on how to get to this location, so I'll show you why it's important. So I had to use a combination of Trucker's Path and Google Maps to figure this out. Then I copied and pasted the longitude and latitude coordinates into my Trucker's Path, and that way I'm going directly to where I need to go. I got about 30 minutes left. I'm just sitting here watching the clock. 30 minutes. It's kind of starting to get busy in here now, so hopefully I can pull this off. Tick tock. Big line to get in, so I'm glad I got this out of the way early in the morning. This worked out good. Southwest Express. My younger brother used to work for them years ago. Oh, now this guy's in the wrong lane here. Gonna let me out. Alright guys, we're on the road. My dispatch did me a good job. Kept my appointment so I could get in and out early this morning. Now you know why I hate Jersey.